Converting 15,000 pesos to dollars can vary depending on the current exchange rate. Depending on the particular exchange rate, 15,000 pesos may be equal to around $804. The primary cause for the variation of the exchange rates are the differences in the economic stability of countries throughout the world. For example, if the economic stability in Mexico is stronger, the exchange rate for the peso will be higher. This higher exchange rate could mean that 15,000 pesos in Mexico could possibly equal to more than $804. In the United States, to find the most accurate conversion rate of 15,000 pesos to dollars, one must use a currency converter that updates regularly. Online currency converters are very helpful tools, especially for travelers who are looking to exchange their money for the best rate. The current exchange rate between 15,000 pesos to dollars is 0.0534. resulting in $804 overall picture of the conversion rate. One should observe an exchange rate graph for a longer period of time than just a few days. This could allow a person to anticipate when the peso is most likely to be high or low, and how much more money they could potentially make. When converting 15,000 pesos to USD, it is important to also factor in fees and commissions that may be associated with the transaction. For instance, if one were to exchange the money at an airport, the fees would be much higher than those for a local bank. Luckily, for those who are making a very large conversion such as 15,000 pesos to dollars, they would be eligible for interbank rates. These interbank rates are the best rates available, and they often are lowered for large transactions. For travelers who wish to purchase goods or services in the United States, the current exchange rate for 15,000 pesos to USD is approximately $804.03. It is also important to consider the purchasing power of the money when making a conversion. This can give an informed individual a better idea of how much they'll be able to purchase with the converted money. For instance, the current exchange rate may translate 15,000 pesos into $804.03, but this same amount can be worth a lot more or a lot less depending on the country it is used in. To research into the past and current exchange rates for particular currencies, to get a better idea if the current rate is high or low. After researching the rates, one may be able to determine whether or not it is a good time to convert 15,000 pesos to USD. For instance, if the exchange rate was lower in the past, it could be a good idea to wait for the rate to raise before converting the pesos. When converting 15,000 pesos to USD, one should take into consideration the way in which the peso is structured. For example, a single peso is divided into 100 centavos. This is important to factor in when exchanging because the amount of dollars one would receive may not be exactly as expected. Difficulty in choosing the right moment to exchange 15,000 pesos to dollars can be avoided by researching the current exchange rate and observing the graph over time.